Craig O'Shaughnessy, World Kickboxing Champion. I'm here in Magic's Tattoo in Cork, just getting some work done. Anybody that's looking for tattoos, I highly recommend them. I'm getting Roman numerals of my first World Championships. It's just a tattoo to remind me why I do what I do and keep me motivated. I'm involved in kickboxing. I'm doing it about 18 years now, I'd say, and I'm competing at an international level. Current world champion, WKC world champion, multiple Irish national titles and multiple international wins. I come from a fighting family. I have 3 brothers, 2 which are fighting, 1 which is too small yet, and my father. Big rugby family as well. My 2 brothers are heavily involved in rugby with Dolphin and Munster Rugby. We have 2 kickboxing clubs in Bushido Martial Arts in Cork. We have one in Douglas and Donnybrook in the Mills, and our other one is in Mayfield Sport Complex in Mayfield. We're in Douglas on a Tuesday night, 8:30 to 10, and we're there Friday at 7:30 to 9. We're in Mayfield Monday 9 to 10:30 and Thursday 9 to 10:30. I'm involved in running a weightlifting club in my dad's gym in the Marina Commercial Park. It's called Cork Weightlifting Club. I run it with my father and another coach, Mike. We do a lot of Olympic weightlifting for explosive athletes, weightlifting for sport. So we do things for rugby players, soccer players, kickboxers, MMA fighters. We tailor to everybody's needs. Yeah, my dad's amazing at what he does. He does a lot of sports rehabilitation with people, so you have everybody from people with spinal injuries to elderly people with things like arthritis, and every athletes such as myself, international athletes. He's brilliant at what he does. Yeah, the 5 O's. There's me, myself, my father, then my brothers Dalton, Cameron and Jake. Dalton's 17. He's kickboxer as well, and he's a rugby player. He's playing with Dolphin Rugby. He's also current world champion. Cameron then, who's 16, a year blown. He's current world champion also, and playing rugby with Munster under 16s at the moment. And then we have a little brother, Jake. He'll be 2 in November, so just a little early to start him yet. There was 7 people from our club went for black belt 2 weeks ago in Dublin. It's a grueling test. They were on the floor for 7 hours. You really put through your paces. You do everything from the basic punch you've learned from the first day up until where they are now. It usually takes about 8 years to get to that level, and they really earned it. I'm extremely proud of them and proud to be a part of that club. I just want to say a massive congratulations to those people from my club who got their black belts. Joe, Danielle, Orla, Nicole, Adam, Jordan and Ashley. Yeah, we were over in England about a month ago now, I'd say, at the CMAC World Cup. I had a good run. I won the -80 men's point sparring division, and I won the -85. And then in the overall Grand Championship, I made it to the semi-final of that, where I was unlucky to draw my brother Dalton, and I just bowed out to him, and luckily he went on to win it. 7 weeks, yeah. Holidays was great. It was great to just switch off for the 2 weeks and just refocus, and I've come back extremely hungry. I've 7 weeks now from Monday to the World Championships. They're on in City West in Dublin. The 5th to the 9th of October this year. So it's nice to have an international tournament at home, and it'll be nice to defend my World Championship on home soil. Training will really be up from Monday on, and I'm really looking forward to the next 7 weeks. I've thought about it once or twice, but I've got a really strong family, and we've got a really strong support for each other. We're extremely close, and it's working as a family, so I think we'll keep building and expanding it that way if we can. Yeah, it's a question that always pops up with people in nearly every conversation when I start talking about kickboxing. I'd be lying if I said I haven't thought about it, but at the moment anyway, the goals are just on kickboxing. I'm young yet, so there's still plenty of time to make that transition. Who knows? There's still a good possibility. We've seen kickboxers make the transition to MMA. People like Michael Page, and we've seen people like Raymond Daniels make the transition to K1 and stuff. They're extreme talents, but it just shows that point fighting can make that transition. And yeah, who knows? Watch this space. Yeah, I think so. The stuff on the walls is amazing. I've been talking to Magic here for the last half an hour, and there's a few ideas in the head now, alright. I'd highly recommend them to anybody that's thinking about getting tattooed. If you're looking for any colour work, colour tattoos, sleeves, etc., any line details, anything like that at all, Magic's definitely the guy. Anybody that's living in Cork and knows the city centre, he's just around the corner from Penny's, just to make it easy for you to find. I'd just like to take a second to thank Magic's Tattoo, Sana Vitae Health and Spa at the Clarion Hotel, and obviously the main one, Athlete 2.0. If anybody or any businesses are interested in sponsoring some of the top athletes in the country and looking for some sponsorship packages to promote their own business, visit athlete20.com.